Sabrina Hilaire, formerly known as Vocals. I'm going to get straight into it.
Okay, let's do this.
Talk to us. When did you transition from Vocals to Sabrina Hilaire?
I would say sometime last year, beginning of last year, I became a worship leader in my church. So it was a big transition from being a gospel artist to a worship leader. Is completely different. So at the same time, there was growth in my life, and I think it's significant with the fact that when I was going by the name of Vocals, I think I was kind of trying to hide behind a different name kind of thing.
Yeah.
And God was just like, you know what, you just need to be yourself, so yeah, that's how the name change came about.
It's really interesting how you say you went from a gospel performer to a worship leader. Can you explain that to those people that may not understand what that is?
Well, I was always serving in my church, part of the worship team, so I was doing BVs, but all my life I've always seen myself as a solo performer.
Definitely.
But I was serving in the church, and being a gospel artist, for me, my responsibility was I sing my songs, I go out and I only sing my songs, the songs that I've written. So people would ask me, can you lead praise and worship? And I would say no, because I'm not a worship leader. I hadn't been called a worship leader. So I didn't want to step out of where God had placed me and the responsibility that he had given me at that time, which was to minister the songs that he gave me. So I only did that. So then when I was, promoted to worship leader at my church, then the transition is very different. It's a very different thing. It's not just go and sing a song.
Sure.
I had to, my whole lifestyle, my relationship with God had to get, deeper. And I had to learn about leading people into the presence of God, and just really get that relationship tight with God.
That. Definitely.
Yeah, so it's different.
I see. Just for those that are joining us, introduce yourself. Right? How would you introduce yourself? Who is Sabrina Hilaire?
Oh God. Sabrina Hilaire is oh my God, I wasn't prepared for this. I'm just me. I'm Sabrina.
Wonderful.
I'm real. What you see is what you get. I always try to be honest with you. I'm a mother of 3 children. I'm an artist. I'm a very creative person. I like to create and just have fun.
Indeed, create and have fun.
Yeah.
Talk to us about Songs from Heaven.
Songs from Heaven. This album came about. I received a prophecy. I would say this was about just before 2012. And it was on the first day, New Year's Day. And this word was basically that God was going to give me supernatural songs from heaven. And in these songs, there will be healing and deliverance, and there'll be a transformation for myself from the inside out. And literally within 2 days, I started to receive these songs. I'd wake up out of my bed, and with songs in my head, I could hear sounds, I could hear voices, I could hear everything, and I'll just be writing them down. And it's just a manifestation of those songs, of that prophecy that God gave me. And those songs have ministered to me, just like I spoke about the song Renew Your Mind. They ministered to me, they helped to heal me and bring me out of wherever it was I was hiding from, I guess, or who I thought I was. So it's just a collection of those songs. There are more songs. He's always giving me songs every day. This is how I get my songs from God. So
amazing.
Yeah.
That's awesome. It's got about 11 tracks on the album itself. It's out now. Where can we find it?
You can get it on iTunes. You can get it on CD Baby. You can get it on Amazon. Every kind of major online record store, you can buy it from there.
Awesome. Make sure you go and get that wherever you can as soon as possible. I know you got an album launch coming up.
Yes.
How's the work just towards the album launch itself? How's that coming along together?
Do you know what? Yeah, it's coming along really well. God has just been in control, and he's just shown me that once he has ordained something and he's in something, everything will work out the way it's supposed to work out. So in the beginning, I was a bit stressed and trying to sort this out and sort certain things out, because it's a big step, when you're stepping out in faith. but I've done it. He's told me to do it, and that's what I've had to do, and he's really taken care of everything. So it's going really well, and I'm excited at what he's going to do on that night, to be honest with you. So yeah, it's going well.
Amazing. We got any supporting acts on the night?
I have. We have Fiona York on the night. He's going to come down and minister some songs. An amazing singer. We also have Soraya Nasheen. She's coming down to minister some songs. And Jacqueline Erwers. I hope I've pronounced her name right. But Erwers, I think. She is an amazing poet. I love her poetry. So she's going to come and minister as well. So yeah, it's going to be a great night.
And that's on the Saturday, the 19th of March.
Yep.
At the Bedford, SW12 9HD.
Yep.
Is there free entry as the ticket pricing for that?
Unfortunately, it is a ticketed event. You can purchase your tickets from Eventbrite.
Sure. And that's Eventbrite, so just search Sabrina
Hilaire, Songs from Heaven.
Songs from Heaven.
Yeah.
And the actual title of the event itself is Journey Out of Hiding. Could you elaborate on that a bit more?
You know, God is funny. He really does have a sense of humour. And I think just like when you were asking about the name change, and you know, I said like I was kind of, you know, trying to hide and stuff, and it's been my journey out of hiding as well. And you know, I really sat down and thought about it, and the Holy Spirit gave me that name. And I believe that for a lot of women out there, they hide a lot. You know, whether it's in the form of makeup, the form of their hairstyle, what they wear, what job they do, they really do hide a lot and keep everything inside. And, you know, God is really gonna uncover some things at this album launch, you know. As much as it's about the songs, it's about healing, it's about ministry, it's about evangelism. And I believe that some women are really gonna get set free, and they're gonna take that journey with me out of hiding. So,
awesome.
Yeah.
Now, particularly, I see you talk about helping women a lot. Even like in your biography, it says you have a strong ministry for women. Why do you want to help women in particular?
You know, well, obvious reason is because I'm a woman.
Yeah.
And, you know, I've been broken, you know, before. So God spoke to me and said that I am going to minister to broken women. So through everything that I have been through in my life, He's going to use that to minister to women. And you know, basically what I said, I mean, in my job as a hairdresser, I meet women every day, and, you know, when you're washing their hair and stuff, they just start talking. And what you find is that, like I said, they're hiding a lot of things, you know, and when they're relaxed, then they really start to talk about the things that they've been through or what they're going through. And I just think us as women need to just come together and realise that we've all experienced pain, you know. It may have been delivered in, you know, different ways, but it's pain. And you know what, when we come together and we talk about it and we realise, you know, we've been through the same thing, we can rise out of it and become the women of God that we're supposed to be.